Hi guys, I've got a nice little fun finger stroke hand exercise for you using a coin. I've got a selection here of all different sizes. It doesn't matter what size coin you use, whatever feels comfortable in your hand. You could go for a large coin. This is a magician's $1 coin, which is quite big. And then you could go all the way down to, this is a 5p piece from the UK. Again, you could use something as small as that, but whatever feels comfortable in your hands. You've got different shaped coins. This is a 50p piece. Again, it's just whatever's comfortable in your hand to use. 2p piece, that's sort of a medium-sized coin. I think today I will go for the 50p piece, but there's also different thicknesses as well. So it's a fairly thick middle-sized coin. That's a £1 coin. The $1's quite a thick coin as well. We've got this one, which is a palming coin, which is based on the American $1/2, but it's half the thickness as well. But today I will use the 50p piece, and all we're going to do, we're just going to be rotating it around our fingers in different ways. It's going to be good for any magician that's starting out wanting to get more movement in their fingers, more dexterity. It could also help with anyone that's got arthritis or recovering from a stroke or an injury in their hands. Saying that, please seek medical advice if you do suffer from any conditions. But let's just get into it. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold the coin between our thumb and forefinger, just at the tip. And all you're going to do with the pad of your thumb is just slide it. You don't want to be pushing really tight. You just want to slide it over the top of your finger. And then with your middle finger, you're going to, as that slides over, it's going to sort of start falling. And then you're going to catch it with your middle finger. And let go with the thumb, and then that middle finger is going to take it under, and then you're going to catch it again with your thumb and slide it. So from this angle, you're sliding it around the finger, catching with your middle finger, and again rotating it around and catching it with your thumb. Does take a little getting used to, but you can just keep trying till you get it. You might find when you first start, you might find it sort of slips in a funny way, and then you just need to give it a little push with the other hand, help get it round until you get used to it. See that? It just rotates around your finger, nice and simple. But to get a good familiar use of this, you want to be doing it for about a week, maybe 2 weeks before moving on to the next part. So you're just going to keep rotating. And the good thing about having a coin, you have it in your pocket, you're out walking, just put your hand in your pocket, get the coin out, and then you just flip it around your finger while you're just walking about. And then you'll get used to moving it without overly thinking about it. But then, as I say, once you've got that, see that you can actually do it quite fast once you're used to it. So once you're happy the way it moves around your forefinger, you want to move on to your middle finger. So again, thumb and middle finger. This time you pinch those two together. Again, not tight, not really tight, just a gentle hold. And then you push off with your thumb around the top of the middle finger. Your ring finger now does what your middle finger was doing with the forefinger. So your thumb comes over the top, your ring finger now catches the coin, brings it under, rotates it round. So you're just sliding it gently. If your hands are too dry, you're going to have trouble with the grip. If they're too sticky, it's going to get stuck around the finger. So you just, if your hands feel a bit sweaty, just give them a wipe against your clothing just to dry them off a bit. If they're a bit dry, you may want to just get a little bit of water on your hands just to give it the little bit of grip you need. See, just keep rotating. Ideally, you want to do this about 10-15 times on each finger. So when you're okay with that, again, this finger will probably take a bit longer to get used to than using it for your forefinger. Forefinger, I find, is quite an easy finger to do. And once I mastered that, the middle finger did take longer to do. So once you've done that, you can then just manipulate it between those two fingers. So forefinger, middle finger, forefinger, and then do a mixture of rotating around the finger, flipping it round over the other finger, rotate it round there, and you can just flip over without rotating it round fingers completely. See, so you're going from start of the forefinger over, but then when it gets to that position, you'll then just bring it over again with your thumb under, and then flipping it with your thumb. Just going around two fingers rather than just one at a time. And again, once you're okay with this, you're then going to try using your ring finger, which is quite a difficult finger, or it was for me, because I've got a stiff little finger that clicks, so I haven't quite got the movement in this finger. But again, you want to hold it, your thumb against the finger you're going to be rotating around, which in this case is the ring finger. Just slide it over the top. Now your little finger, the pinky, is going to come over and collect, take it under and round. So I have good days and bad days with this one. Today isn't too bad. See? So thumb pushes it over, little finger collects, brings it round, thumb then takes it back over. And this took me probably a good month to get used to. But as I say, I've got a dodgy little finger, so it's not as smooth as it could be for most people. But then you can manipulate it around all your fingers once you've mastered that. as I say, if you're out and about, you can just have a coin in your pocket and just manipulate it between your fingers. It will help with your motor skills, loosening the joints of your fingers, any stiffness in your hand. It's also good, this will help with your sleight of hand if you're a magician. And then once you have mastered it on this hand, you then want to go on to your left hand or your non-dominant hand. So in my case, my right hand is my strong hand, my left hand is my weak hand. So then you want to try it all in the left hand. So you just put the coin in. Oh, still now. Okay. So again, thumb, forefinger, just holding it, and then rotate round over. Middle finger collects, brings it underneath and round, over the top, underneath and round. So say this is just a good little exercise. You haven't got to overly think about it. Once you start getting used to it, if you've got it in your coin in your pocket and you're out and about, you're just walking about, it's something you're going to start doing naturally without even thinking about it. And it really does help with the dexterity of your fingers. Good little exercise, stops any stiffness in the joints. So again, you're going to master it one finger at a time, starting with the forefinger. Then we're going to go on to the middle finger. So again, rotate round, collect with the ring finger, underneath, over the top, collect, round, over the top, collect, round, over the top, collect, round. And then it will probably take you a bit longer to master with your non-dominant hand, but once you do, you can do it fairly fast. And like we were doing with the other hand, you can just do it in all sorts of ways. And then your ring finger. So thumb, ring finger. So over the top, collect with your little finger or your pinky. Under and over. You might just need to outpick round a little bit. Again, little finger on this hand. Again, I've got a click in my joint, so I'm not as flexible. It's a lot better than I used to be. But as you can see, it does work. When I first started doing this, I couldn't get it around that finger at all. I've been practicing this on both hands for probably just over a year now, and it really has helped loosen the hands up. Less aches in the hand. I mean, when you start doing this, your hands will probably ache because you're not used to using the muscles you're using. But it's as I say, it's a nice little exercise. it will help with your palming skills. Hopefully anyone with arthritis, if you're doing it, take it very slowly, because you don't want to cause an injury. And then again, it will help with your range of movements, flexibility of the fingers. And again, if you're recovering from a stroke or an injury to the hand, it's just nice little movements. You just flip from one hand to the other. Another little exercise you can do, just pinching it with your forefinger and thumb, and then just bringing the coin back towards you and then out. So out, in, out, in, out, in. Again, you can do it with the other hand. Maybe just pass from one hand to the other. Pass it to your hand, rotate it around your fingers. Get back to that position, pass back to the other hand, then rotate it round, fingers in that hand. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little video. As I say, it's a nice fun little exercise rather than doing all these stretchy things that you see on other videos, which are very useful. It just gives you something to focus your mind on. If you've got something in your hand, I find it's much easier to manipulate an item with your fingers than if you're just doing this sort of thing. It's not quite as visual. Very useful, not putting it down at all, but if you've got a coin in your hand, it's something you're holding. So it's giving you your range of movements, it's giving you the grip you need. It's really fun little exercise, which you don't have to think too much about. Just keep a coin in your pocket. When you're out walking about, just do it. And that's it. I hope you found this little video interesting. Hopefully I'll do another video maybe about holding, say, the coins in the palm of your hand, gripping in different ways. You can maybe do one using elastic bands to help strengthen your hands. Again, elastic bands done in magic. Any ideas of what you'd like to see as a hand exercise using different appliances like coins, elastic bands, whatever you can think of, let me know and I'll see if I can do a video on it. Thanks for watching, and if you like it, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.